Hello, everybody. Welcome to FC Amakhosi fan channel. This time, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Welcome back, guys. Please continue supporting this channel. Let's grow this channel. Remember, I said initially, this is not my channel, but it's our channel. So you and me, we are like this. So, guys, you know this. You should know this. Or those of you who are new, please know this about me. You know the news about Ethan, Chris Led. When they came out, I was one of the first people to see the news, and then I sent it to one of the people that I always talk to verify or confirm news. He wasn't aware of that as well. And when I sent it to him, he said he's going to do some digging. He went to do some digging. He came back, he confirmed the news. And that was like, boom, everything went wild. And the social media, like, yeah, I'm not saying I started the news. I saw it somewhere. I needed to confirm with someone that I trust. Confirm the news, and then, wow, beautiful signing. You know, some signings when you don't know anything about those players, or when you don't know or haven't heard anything about those moves, those news. But there's a guy, and I want to give him credit to this one. There's a guy by the name of Austin Tihlobole. In May, I think it was May 15, he said something around the links with this guy, saying that there's a guy playing in America, is available, playing in England, is going to be available as soon and whatnot, and yeah, chances are Kaizer Chiefs can sign him and all those things. Didn't pay attention. I mean, you know, when you don't know a player or there's nothing that excites you, and they're like, we shall see. I mean, also, you know that the media has been like linking us with so many players, and this is where we need to be careful as well. And let me just start by, okay, I'll come back to Chris Led. Let me speak about Mbule now. It's so coincidental, the fact that Mbule is going to end up Pirates, and here we are signing Chris Led. Remember when I said to you that Mbule, I wouldn't go for Mbule? And some of you were like angry with me. Some of you were not happy with me. Some of you probably even wanted to curse me. And I'm like, I will not sign Mbule. Kaizer Chiefs is dealing with problems that they had last season and seasons prior, where there would be a mischievous player, and also the fact that we are building. So as we are building, we don't need people who distract what we have started, the progress of what we have started. Therefore, we need people who want to play for the team. People will not be selfish. There was a player whom I love. Probably some of you, because you are young, you might not remember this guy, but those of you who are in their mid-30s and above, you remember this guy. Chabupule, we're going to play. Crucial match. We're going to play. You will hear Dr. Kaizer, like during halftime or even before the game starts, Chabupule, where are you? And Chabupule, by that time, when now he narrates the stories that, these people are looking for me, by that time, previous night, I was drunk. I was drinking. And when they are calling or looking for me, I'm busy there with girls. I'm there with the gents, like we are drinking and stuff. And I'm like, I can't, guys. I was hurt during the time of Chabupule. Chabupule is my all-time favorite player of Kaizer Chiefs. But I could not take the news that Chabupule is not around. Because we know that Chabupule is our player. And we know that Chabupule was our star. Our Chabupule will be the main guy, and he will be the one who will make sure that, you know what, we're beating teams. And Chabupule will just vanish. I couldn't stand that. I wasn't going to be able to stand that. I'm not saying that this guy is worse or is that level of Chabupule, because Chabupule was like something else. I love Chabupule. See, to this day, I love Chabupule. But I know Chabupule hurt me. So this is coming from like what I experienced before when I said that I can't go for Mbule. I hope that he's going to change his ways, because the new coach of Pirates loved him even before he was still in my room, I loved him and wanted him and all those things. But as for us, I couldn't stand it. He might be a good player, but having watched Ethan and us being linked with Faisal, I can say to you, we don't need the chef. We don't need the chef. We don't need the chef. You say, but the chef is playing a box to box and this guy is an attacking midfielder and whatnot. Guys, chef, if he was going to come, chances are he was going to play attacking midfielder because of his attributes. He's a good player. I'm not saying that he's a bad player. I'm not saying he's not going to add any qualities. He's a very good player. But off the field incidents, no. But if he was going to come and play, according to you, play box to box, number 8, which position or which player was he going to sit on the bench? You'd say Matt has been dropped to play CDM. Was this guy going to compete with Cele? I don't know. I'm not saying Cele is everything. Cele is like he was our gem last year. He has been our gem last season, rather. He's been our gem. He's been our go-to player. He's been making things tick for us. And now we are signing Ethan. I don't know when Mbula's going to play. Not to say that he wasn't like deserving to play ahead these guys. I am not saying that, and I want you to hear me clearly. However, we have a team that we are building, and therefore we want guys that we want to, that are light, guys that we can count on, guys that we know that from last season, they sort of like grasp the coach's instruction, the foundation, the beginning of the process of the vision, and then now they're taking it to the next level. I don't know. Probably this is me saying that I'm selfish. I'm thinking for myself. I am sorry. But I don't know when Mbuli was going to start. I don't know. But in any case, coming back to Ethan, guys, there's been so much videos that have been circulating of Ethan. And I just want to warn you before I talk about him and tell you how good he is. Yes, he's South African born, Durban born to be specific, born by South African father. This guy, I want us to be careful. Let's be careful and not overhype him. And we put pressure on him. This guy hasn't really played in South Africa like big teams. Hasn't played in South Africa. So if we put pressure, we're going to be his worst enemy because we're soon going to hate him. Because so many people already are saying that we're busy signing people on social media with others, and others are saying that, okay, you know what, we are signing players. As we are signing players, even Ranga was hot in his team. Even so-and-so was hot in his team. So we need to be careful to not put so much pressure. Give him time to gel in South African football, to gel coming back home. Give him time to gel. Not so many players will hit the ground running like your Lilepo, like your Cele, like your Dotli. Not so many players can do that. Some, they take time. So I need us to be careful. Okay, coming back to this guy, I'll tell you what I love about him. Ethan is South African born, so meaning what? We didn't have to worry, or we don't have to worry about the foreign course. That's something I love about this team. Like the kind of deals that they've been making, this speaks volumes about Terra. Like, let's just be like frank about this. This speaks volume about Terra. Terra has done so much work. There's an article that this guy, Calvar of the Best wrote. He said that this guy has vast experience, Terra, our scout, has vast experience and has connections. This guy has more connections or has more information on South African players than any other scout. That's how much he loves his job. That's how much he's so dedicated to his job. How many players we've been seeing that you don't know anything about? And the South African players that you didn't know anything about. And then all of a sudden we are linked, or we're hearing that we have signed those guys. There are so many of them. Like guys like Mhleli, I knew nothing about Mhleli. I knew nothing about this guy. And the kind of players when we sign, we don't just sign names. We're signing people who will fit into their philosophy of Nabi. So we therefore have to take our heads off. Oh, you wait until you get your Faisal or until you get your favorite players. I'm seeing the work, the spade work being done already. That Terra has something under his sleeve, and Kaizer Chiefs made a very good decision by signing a Terra. He's the reason why we are where we are and where we're going. Coming back to Chris. Chris, he's 26 years of age now. He's right-footed, he's a midfielder, he's an attacking midfielder to be precise, right? This guy, when you look at his attributes, what is good at and what is weak, his weaknesses, I'll tell you also, because I have notes here, I'll tell you what I loved about him. But this app that I'm using says that his positioning is good, and it's something that already I saw. Ground duels, high pressing. Nabi, if you know Nabi wants his team to be high pressing. He wants players who will win the ball quick. If you watch a game against Sundowns and not the one Juventus, not the one of against Dortmund, they had 60% possession. They said that, according to stats, that they won the ball quicker than Dortmund. Dortmund is European, right? Nabi is the type of a coach who wants to win the ball as quick as possible. These are people who are, you say that who are addicted, for the lack of better term, who are addicted to have the ball. Like people who say that win the ball, and when you win the ball, keep the ball. Don't just lose the ball. Nabi is the type of a coach. Last season, we didn't really see much of him. But this season, believe me, you're going to see the best of Nabi. You're going to see the best of Kaizer Chiefs. Because Nabi is something different. I know that last season we're disappointed and all those things, but believe me, this season you're going to see the best of Kaizer Chiefs that you haven't seen in ages. Some of you will say that this is the best Kaizer Chiefs ever. You will see, mark my words. Mark my words. So, Ethan, his attributes, high pressing, good in high pressing. He's also good in ground duels. That means winning the ball back. He's also good with positioning. I'll speak more about that since I have my own notes that I took yesterday. His weaknesses, this guy, his weakness aerially, he's not good. But I'll tell you why he's not good. Oh, how then does he counter that? I'll tell you, trust me, I'll tell you. So this guy, right? Total, you can say that he has okay, let me go to 2020, let's start. Okay, I just don't want to start far, okay, let me start. Should I start? Okay, 2020-2021 season. He played 36 games, 1,814 minutes. Scored 3 goals, assisted 2 times. His average performance in terms of that season, it was 6.78. This is good. This is good stat, right? 2021-2022 season, he played 35 games. He played less minutes, 1,386, right? Scored 2, assisted 2, 6.59 average. Still good. He's above 5. 2022-2023 season, played 49 games, right? Had 3,669 minutes under his belt. He scored 9 goals and assisted 3 times, right? He had 6.94, right? 2023 season, 2023-2024 season, he played 50 games. He played 3,381 minutes, had 11 goals and 7 assists. That's 18 goals contribution, right? He had 7.19. 7.19. This is his best ever season, right? And then there are trophies. He played a trophy. In a trophy, he played this tournament. He played 3 games. He had 114 minutes, no goals, no assists, but his average, it was 6.8. Still very good. And then League Two, he played 22, this is 2024-2025 season. League Two, he played, okay, let me just sum this, 2024-2025 season. He played 28 games, he played 1,509 minutes, had 4 goals and 1 assist. His average was 6.97, right? So if you count all these figures, let's start there at the top. It's 4 plus 5 just goals. 4 plus 5, so it's 4 plus 11, that's 15. 15 plus 9, that is like 24. 24 plus 2, 26. 26 plus 3, that is 29, right? Stats, assist. 1, 2, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 plus 16 plus 29, that's like 39. 39 plus 6, that's like 45. Hope my math is correct. 45. So this guy in so many games has 45 goal contribution, 45 goal contribution for a attacking midfielder, for a midfielder for that matter. This guy has more goals than the current midfielders that you have. Current attacking midfielders that you have, this guy has more goals than them. For me, I'm going to come back to him. For me, this guy, I said to you, we shouldn't rush him, right? But for me, this guy, even if he can start on the bench in the first few games or so, but believe you me, this guy, once he starts the game and then he starts like gelling into the team, settling in the team, this guy will play ahead of all the attacking midfielders that you have. This guy will play ahead of all the attacking midfielders that we have. They will have to fight. And once we have that competition, therefore, that means that our team will raise the bar even high. Our attackers will raise the bar even high. That means that our midfielders would raise the bar even high. I don't know if you understand what competition does. Competition can either make or break a player. Two, head or tail, can either make or break the player. Break the guy that you're competing with. I'm praying and I'm hoping that this guy will acclimatize into PSL and would hit the ground running. He's not a bench player. We didn't buy a bench player. We bought a starter here. He's not a bench player. That's one thing you have to know. The guys that we are buying or that we are told that we are linked with, we are buying starters, not bench players. This is what makes teams to be teams and teams to be the best teams that they can be. You look at the Sundowns, for example, they have the first starting 11, then they have the second 11, then they will have even the third 11. The guys these guys have 33 players plus. These are not just bench players. We are not at that level. We're going to get the eventual soon foot, where we say this is a strong level and look at our bench. When last did you look at our bench and you're like, wow, look at our bench? When last did you look at our bench and you're like, you know what? Doesn't matter who starts here. We know that you're going to win or you're going to get results. You're going to fight for the results. When last did you see that? So here we bought quality. This guy is quality as far as what we have seen. What is good at in terms of what I've seen? Ethan is a good goal scorer. He's a goal scorer. He's a midfielder who's a goal scorer, is a goal getter. Look at his goals. Most of them, they're coming from outside. Most of his goals, they're coming from outside the box. When last did you see guys taking shots from outside other than early lap? When last did you see goals coming from outside? To a certain extent, Modi did that. But then he chickened out. We waited last season. This is why we didn't score so many goals. We waited, and I'll tell you another reason. We waited until we get to the box and then we score goals. And that was our downfall last season. Another reason is that we had so much pressure on one department, being strikers. When we're supposed to have wingers, we're supposed to have attacking midfielders who are scoring goals, and even the defenders, but mostly guys who are playing closely to the strike, they need to score goals, those guys. I mean, around them, if they can score 45 goals, around them, score 40, I know that might not be enough, scoring 45 goals. But there will be something looking at what we scored last season. We scored like 25 goals or so. Entire team scoring 25 goals in 30 plus games. Anyway, another thing is that this guy is a free kick specialist. You look at him taking on set pieces, free kicks to be specific. His free kicks are dangerous. His free kicks are dangerous. I don't know how many free kicks we wasted last season and seasons prior to that. The last time we had dangerous free kick specialist or free kick take, it was Shaba. We knew that if Shaba was to take a free kick, it's going to be a save or it's going to be a goal. But it's not, it's rare that he's going to shoot the ball above or even wide. Now we got a free kick specialist. Around the D-line, this guy is dangerous in terms of free kick. Corners, his corners are very good. They're like your Sereno and whatnot. But free kicks, I rate this guy high. I'm not praising him and whatnot. I said we need to be careful, right? This guy, in terms of the ball, the box entries, this guy makes late runs. And he makes so many box entries. And this is why having guys like your is it Mihlale? Mhlengi. Mhlengi is one of those wing backs who are crossing the ball behind the defenders and will cut it on the crowds. And this guy would benefit if Mhlengi, we are to confirm and sign him. He makes good late runs in the box. Something that so many players don't have. They quick rush in front of the box. Or sometimes they are far behind you enter to the box. And they find that the striker has been marked by 3 defenders. But this guy is working closely with a striker. Something that we did not really have last season. Your Morris would just trap the ball and there's no one. The next thing is marked by 2-3 players. Then we lose the ball. This guy is a good passer of the ball. Like you saw with the number of assists that he has, a good pass. Like he'll find a good pass. And also this guy is also a good dribbler. He might not be that flashy like your Mbule. However, this guy is a good dribbler. He's able to take on players. He can drift to the left of the field or right of the box and take on players and provide a cross. And provide even an assist. Guys, we got a gem here. We got a gem here. We got a gem here. Like, we really got a gem here. And there's a good carrier of the ball. He carries the ball very well. He protects the ball very well. Some people already are calling him Luka Modric. I won't say he's Luka Modric, but for me, I would say that we have Ethan, let's let him settle and let's see what he has to bring. But so far, with what I saw, the videos that I watched, we bought a gem. Guys, I want to hear your thoughts. I know you've heard others, but I want to hear your thoughts. We bought a gem here. I'm out. FC Amakhosi channel. Sanele, love you, cheers.